Your fourth page is about looking at work of others or doing some product analysis. So the assessment for this says students need to produce a comprehensive investigation into the work of others that clearly informs ideas. So you need to make sure that you are researching products that are within your context of outdoor living in this example. You need to be clear why you've chosen them images, and you need to discuss how this might inform your designing later on. So what from these images do you like? So you're basically explaining why you've chosen it and what you can do next with that idea. So on this slide, put down work of others. Your first task is to collect around 12 images of products that are relevant to your context. For each image, write a brief statement as to why it's of interest and how it links to the context. Your second task is more detail and more depth required for this one. It says, so your second task is to choose two images, so pick two of your preferred images from the previous bit of research and discuss in detail how this product could inform your project and future designs. Use Access FM to help structure your analysis. And a tip on this one, don't just search by using Google Images, because you need other information. Go to the actual website where the information is from, because you're going to need to discuss materials, sizes, costs, etc. for this. So don't just do a Google search on images. Make sure you find where that product comes from, whether it's B&Q, IKEA, whatever project you're doing. You need depth to this research. Access FM is something we used before. The basic criteria is on here. There is a worksheet available. So you're looking at aesthetics, cost, customer or user, environment, safety, size, function, materials, manufacture. Now this is a guide to help you write in detail and depth for your analysis. There's no specific requirement to cover a certain format when you're doing this, but this format just makes sure you cover these 8 areas so that you are covering a range of things. So within this you're looking at colours, shapes, sizes, price, gender, interest, sustainability, primary function, secondary function, etc. So it's just allowing you to get a certain level of depth. These worksheets are available in the classroom, so help yourself with those. This is an example from a few years ago. They've analysed a product they've made rather than what's on the market, or a product from a previous year. This is from, I believe this is from the AQA example given out. So that's an example of what product analysis could look like. Again, in the CGP books on page 94 and 95, there's a section on work of others. And this one looks at historical figures as well as current companies. So as part of your work, you could look at designs from history if that's appropriate for your context. You could take inspiration from previous designers and the products they've made. In addition to that, on page 102, 103, there's some extra information on how you might go about analysing a product. They're using function, form, ergonomics, cost, sustainability, materials, manufacture, so very similar to Access FM. If you read through that, that might help you with your analysis.